Right, so here we are at London City Airport after today's success at Shoreham. London City is probably the biggest test of anything graphics wise from Orbix, and I couldn't keep the same settings that I had. I was down in Shoreham, so I've gone back to visual effects off, one on anti-aliasing, one below on maximum, one below on high up there. We're in the AB412 and we've got the magic 22.5 frames per second in the frames window, so one would think it's going to go smoothly. So let's have a look. Not if the nose dives like that, it won't. I'm still doing this trick with no spring on the joystick at the moment, and it catches me out now a bit. So, pretty smooth, looking left and right, trying not to shake my head too much. Visually, looks like some of the anti-aliasing isn't so good, and this is where you detect when it's not keeping up. There it is, on the bank turns you get the stutter. Flying in a straight line towards an object, nice and smooth, looks pretty good unless you turn your head very rapidly. Well, it's not too bad. Sometimes you get the black door on the right hand side, but since the library update, maybe a few more logos, a few more cars, things like that. London City looks great, and more than flyable as it is. Now I do have this thing where, some of you know, I've had to go in and clear the cache down. No, sorry, not the cache, the preferences folded down occasionally, and perhaps if I went and did that, it would be even smoother, and I'll probably try that next. So, you know, I'd put up with this as it is, nice and slow. It's nice being in the big helicopter again, the AB412, and I've had that little routine written for me that can kill the engines, so let's kill the engines. And I don't like doing autos with rolling off the throttle. I prefer to do them with the engine off. And a very nice chap wrote me a routine for doing that. We're all a bit fast. You can't dig the tail in too much on this one. Whoa, just got away with it. What I'd forgotten, of course, was the tail on the back. You can't flare this one anywhere near as much. So not too bad, but I think it could be better. I'm going to go and clear the cache and see. Sorry, I'm going to go and clear the preference folder again and see if that improves it. Right, so back again at City Airport. I've cleared the preferences folder down. Same settings as before. Looks quite smooth when you turn your head. Let's get this. It's in the AB412 again. I'm going to take the same route. Again, flying in a straight line. Anti-aliasing seems to be playing up a bit in the headset anyway. Doesn't look as smooth. And then what we saw last time when I did the bank turn was the stuttering, so we go down the end. These nice new colourful buildings. Saw one stutter then. Yeah, seeing the same sort of stuttering. Not unexpected, I shouldn't say, but You know, City Airport really does seem to be the killer. You actually have more success, excuse me, just doing some bolts up on my playset. It's been great fun in the MD500 lately, but the AB412 is a lovely helicopter, same as the 429 to fly. Occasionally you just want to get in something a bit bigger, and I'm going to say maybe not take so much concentration. It's just have a look around at the scenery, especially if it wasn't jerking or doing anything. So coming here into London, a few artifacts appearing mainly on the anti-aliasing, I think, as much as anything. I'm going to have a quick look at the screen, and we're hitting 22.5. Let's do something different rather than fly under Tower Bridge. Yeah, there's a sort of stepping going on. It's just not quite coping. But an awful lot of work going on, and still not fixed that bridge. Look, as I mentioned in a previous video, the councils in London, not many of them have got much money, and they're fixing things like bridges and roads and everything. Not always their highest priority, and it looks like Orbix are following the same route. As we come round here, look at the bridge which goes into nowhere. Drop down as we've done many times before. Slow it down a bit. Round by the big station and the James Bond logo. Yeah, it's no real improvement in London. I think there's been an improvement in the less graphic intensive areas like Shoreham. But as they say, you can't have it all. Well, let's say certainly at my budget anyway. No doubt there's a computer and a processor out there. Just let you know, I've got an i7 doing 4.7 gigs overclocked, and a 1080 graphics card, 32 gig of RAM, but the original Oculus, not the Rift S, just the Rift. So as we head into London with a few strange artifacts where these buildings are magically appearing, we'll call it quits there and say no real improvement for London. Another magic building appearing, and I've got visual distances set all the way out, so you should be seeing them all. So thanks for listening. I had hoped we'd see an improvement in London, but I don't think so. But certainly in Shoreham there was a bit flatter, a bit greener, less buildings, maybe. Thanks for listening.